Ok, donc dans cette vidéo, vous allez apprendre un nouveau temps, le futur simple. Oui, vous avez déjà appris le futur proche, donc maintenant on va apprendre le futur simple. Ok, futur proche, you can see it is near future, immediate future, and future simple, as you can see, it is distant future. Okay, but we learn the differences between these two tenses. Before that, we need to learn how to conjugate a verb in future simple tense. Okay, okay. So, la conjugaison. Okay, so we saw future proche. It was or it is a two verb tense, but future simple has one verb. It's a one verb tense. So whenever it is a one verb tense, we have a base or base plus terminaison. Okay, base plus ending. Okay, so let's first focus on the ending because the endings are the same for all the verbs. Okay, whether it's an irregular verb or a regular verb, doesn't matter. So terminaison au futur simple, c'est quoi? C'est oui, le verbe avoir, qui est terminaison du verbe avoir. You know that already, so you can repeat after me. For je, it is est. Tu as, il, elle, on a, nous, ONS, ok, seulement ONS, vous, Z, il ou elle pluriel, ONT. Okay, these are the fixed endings for future simple. Okay, you take any verb, these are the endings for future sampler of that verb. So our focus shifts to buzz, which is different for all the verbs. But not very difficult to remember because for most of the verbs, okay, ER and IR ending verbs, it is the verb itself. The entire verb à l'infinitive is the base. No change. We don't remove anything. We take the verb and we add the endings. Okay, let's take an example. Voyager. Okay, to conjugate it in future simple tense, what we do is we take the verb à l'infinitive as the base. So this is the base. Okay, and we copy it with every single subject because it's the same. Okay, the base is the same for each and every subject in every verb. Okay, the endings are different. So here we'll add AI because that is the ending with je. Okay, je voyagerai, tu voyageras, il, elle, on voyagera, nous voyagerons, vous voyagerez, and il, elle voyageront. Voilà. Okay, so very important to pronounce it correctly. Okay, many students skip that R. Okay, it's not voyager. Okay, voyagerai. Okay, so this is how we write and pronounce the verb in future simple. That's the case with IR ending verbs as well. Okay, prenons un exemple. Euh, dormir. Okay, finir, dormir. We take the entire verb again. Okay, so je, and then we copy this one. Yes, this will be the same for each and every subject. Okay, I told you the basis the same for every subject in every single verb. Okay, so here je dormirai. We add the endings. Tu dormiras. Il, elle, on dormira. Nous dormirons. Vous dormirez. Il ou elle dormiront. Voilà. Take the whole verb, add the endings. That's it. It's not that difficult. Okay. That was the first thing, ER and IR ending verbs. Okay. Second, but not all. Obviously, there are exceptions that we'll cover. But firstly, we are covering the regular verbs. Okay. Les verbes réguliers. We're covering that. Okay. In that, ER and IR when ending verbs, verbal infinitive, and then add the endings. But in case of RE ending verbs, we take verbal infinitive, yes, but we remove the E. Okay, that is removed. And then we can add the endings. Okay, we have that one small change. That's it. Let's take an example of prendre, to take. Okay, what is the base? Remove the E, and that's it. Copy this one. Okay, again, the base is the same for each and every subject. So, je prendrai. Okay, I'm putting it directly. Take the base, add the ending. Tu prendras. Il, elle, on prendra. Nous prendrons. Vous prendrez. Ils ou elles prendront. Voilà. Okay. So, this means I will. Okay. I will travel. You will travel. He, she, or we will travel. We will travel. You all will travel, and they will travel. Okay. Similarly, I will sleep. You will sleep. He, she, we will sleep. We will sleep. You all will sleep, and they will sleep. Okay. So here also, it's like I will take. You will take, etc. That is what future sample is. Okay. Let's come to les verbes irréguliers. Okay, regular ones are easy. Here, you just have to memorize the base. The endings are the same: AI, AS, A, ONS, EZ, ONT. But the base is different. We don't take verbal infinitive or we don't take it and remove E. No. It is to be learned by heart. Okay. Let's take the important irregular verbs. Être, the base is ser. Okay, so if you want to say I will be, then you say je, this is the base, and the ending, je serai. Okay, so this is not I will. Okay, that is a common mistake. This is not I will, this is I will be. Okay, if you want to say I will take, then je prendrai. They will sleep, then ils dormiront. That's how it is. Okay, so this is I will be, then you will be, then he, she, we will be, etc. Okay, so we are talking only about the radical, the stem, okay, or what we call base or radical. Okay, it's sometimes referred to as radical. Oui, ou radical. Okay, for avoir, it is or. Okay, for venir, it is viandre, and for aller, it is ir. Yes, it is very different. Okay, so aller, ir. Then faire, faire is fur, fur. Then we have the verb voir. Okay, voir is ver. Okay, and then we have vouloir, that is voutre. Okay, then savoir is saur. Then pouvoir is pour. Okay, next we have devoir, d'œuvre, recevoir, recevoir. Okay, then we have yes, falloir is faudre. Okay, falloir is faudre. Then we also have courir, that is cour. Okay, mourir is mour. Okay, and falloir is the form of il faut. Okay, you know what il faut is. So in future it will be il faudra. Okay, there's only one form with il, so I'll write it. Il faudra. Similarly, pleuvoir. Okay, it is il pleuvra. It will rain. Okay, and then we also have envoyer. It's an ER ending verb, but it's an exception. Envers. Okay, that will be envers. Then there are exceptions like this one, appeler. If you remember in present tense, in the conjugation of present tense of appeler, we have double L. So here also that irregularity will continue. Okay, same with jeter. Ok, attendez, appeler. Okay, jeter, double T. Okay, then the verbs like acheter have accent. Okay, then we have lever. It will be like this. Okay, those irregularities will come here as well. Yes? Yes, so this list covers the important verbs. Okay. So you know how to conjugate a verb in future simple, take the radical and terminaison, it becomes the conjugation. Okay. Not that easy because the base remains the same for each and every subject, and the endings are also the same for all the verbs. Okay. So practice the conjugation and it will be good. Now, one important thing, when to use future proche and when to use future simple. Okay, because we have two tenses in future. So let's understand the main differences between the two. The first is the name suggests future proche. Okay, so it's more about